Give everybody a last hug. We're going to China. Let's go to China. The purpose of Rocky Mountain Ballet Theater taking Montana to China was exactly that, to further the relationships that could be built and friendships that could be made between China and Montana. It occurred to me we'd been to Europe many times and never the Far East, and here comes the Olympics. It was really a convergence of many, many elements that led us to have this extraordinary, truly extraordinary opportunity. Facilitated by Senator Baucus and Ambassador Zhao Wenzong.
Please?
Please, please.
Please? Okay, say it again.
请
Chill?
请
Okay, that sounds nothing like I have right here. So chill?
请 Yes.
Chill?
good.
Alright, I'm gonna write
Good.
this. I like it. Okay, so that's please. What's thank you?
谢谢。谢
谢谢
谢。Yes. 谢谢。
谢谢
Yes.
谢谢
谢谢。
谢谢
谢谢。
I think that was off of what's that Jackie Chan movie. I think he says it in that.
Yeah.
谢谢
谢谢。
谢谢 Alright, gotcha. Alright.
是不是就是？对。
This is fun. Beijing 2008.
Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Beijing. On behalf of the Foreign Affairs Office, so welcome to Beijing. And wish you have a good stay in Beijing. And wish you have a good dinner. You know, this restaurant is a very famous restaurant in Beijing. And Quan Jide, you know, has a history of 100 years. So it's a very famous Beijing duck, and it's called the #1 China delicacy. So I wish you have a very good dinner and enjoy your food. So for our friendship, cheers.
Yeah. Salute.
We're just really good at it. It's trainable. Yeah. I did it wrong. You should have seen him with the heart. Really good.
All right.
Yeah, try it. Or maybe
nice
you want
wet
more
towel.
sauce, or you want more something.
Oh.
You like?
Oh, yes.
I didn't give you.
Take a picture of me with them. One, two, three.
It's been a little tough to get over this thing, I'm thinking, with Chinamen shooting arrows at you and stuff.
Yeah, riding for like riding. Yeah, and then that one, like further away.
We haven't even been about 24 hours.
And what's happening?
Well, all the kids would say it rocks. Isn't that what they say? They're all saying it rocks. I don't know. It just keeps getting better.
So I guess When you heard that you were going to the Olympics, did you realize that this was going to be your experience, like parking across the street?
No, I didn't know that.
Taking pictures of it?
Yeah. No, that's pretty big building, that's for sure. I mean, big facility. I guess it'd have to be to house everybody.
Where are we? We're in tea house. It's showing tea ceremony.
So when you're in China, is it called China or just plates and cups and stuff?
요것만 구경하고 바로 또 밥 먹으러 가겠습니다. 시간도 많으니까.
So often drink the jasmine teas for the eyes. Split this out and drink this tea with smell first. Enjoy the color. Slurp the tea like people eat noodles. Slurp 3 times like this. You also can smell your cup. The smell also nice.
So tell me, what do you think of the totem pole?
That big, huge totem pole? Looks like the world's largest totem pole there. It's enough to. I'm wondering how they got it to stand up.
It wasn't really scary or anything, but it took me back to the bathroom on the floor. Like, that was just really different.
So
But it was.
explain it. What's different?
Well, I walked in and the doors are much lower to the ground, so it's not like, in America you can see if someone's in there, like you can't see at all. And it was just like, it's completely, there's nothing there, it's just like flat, and then there's a hole, and then you have to like squat down, and it's like, oh my gosh, you have to aim really good. So. Yeah, that's
Nobody teaches company class in China. It's a closed institution. So it's a great privilege for me and the dancers and our guests. A sea of feet and legs.
What's that?
A sea, a huge ocean worth of feet and legs to die for. Outside arm. I got to see how my choreography looks on a Chinese dancer who's never maybe had that interpretation of that particular music that they've danced to. And besides that, we were traveling with our own musical director, Karen Carreno. So they were hearing music that they were very unaccustomed to. So the Chinese got, in the National Ballet, a big, giant dose of different types of imagery from Rocky Mountain Ballet Theater, from the music that they were dancing to the choreography I was giving them, and to the sea of orange t-shirts and bandanas that were sitting at the front watching them and photographing them. A few of our dancers got to take company class. Ashley did very well. I don't need to second guess the impression we made on the Chinese, individually or as a company, because in one afternoon, the director's been invited back to choreograph and teach, and 2 of my dancers have been invited to participate in a competition that really, more than the majority of our competition returning to China, are only government-subsidized dancers. And the fact that Missoula, Montana has a program that we can compete on that level, I'm very proud.
Oh, they did very well. The kids in this class, I mean, because it was very fast. You know, it was really going because they only a 1 hour class and they had to get everything in. So it was.
So this was definitely a good experience for the kids.
Oh yeah, it was terrific, and they did really, catching on to it, which was a little very different. They held their own.
It was a company class, so it was pretty much for them to warm up,
Yeah.
necessarily for the technique, but they still knew exactly what she was talking about. She
Yeah.
had to say 10 words maybe.
Yeah. So what did you, I mean, you kind of had expectations going in, but like, what was the first point that you were like, oh dear?
As soon as we started stretching.
There are relics of choreography that only exist really in the Chinese repertoire. We wanted to learn some of these and show them that not only did we learn them, but we studied them and hopefully performed them, at a level that they would appreciate. So there we are, trying to run a rehearsal on stage at the National Ballet of China. And I look over my shoulder, and my friend Mingyang Kui is speaking very rapid Chinese to a lovely couple. And they are clearly, very clearly, conveying to her some things that must be told to my dancers immediately before we perform tonight. So I asked Ming, I said, who are those people? And she said, well, they were in the movie. They're the dancers that you've been studying for years. And I said, bring them up on stage now. And so that was one of the most moving moments for me, of not the China experience, of my whole life, to see this being passed down firsthand from the stars of these ballets, not just to their Chinese dancers, and not just to American dancers, to young dancers from Montana. It made me so happy.
I know. I'm happy too.
Okay, may I introduce you?
Welcome, Mr. Chen.
Thank
I'm
you.
Suzy, from
Vice
China
President.
Performing Arts Agency. Thank you so much for this opportunity for all of us.
Thank you very much for everything. You're very kind.
So nice. So far so good for your visit.
Oh, is anything?
It couldn't be better. It's been very, very.
Your people have been wonderful to help with everything we need. It's very
good to hear.
You have good people working with you.
Thank you so much for that. Touch base with the culture from Montana, but this time the Native American dances is really highlighted, and also the cowboy cultures.
Isn't he fun?
Are really it's a highlight of this.
I think it's just wonderful that we're able to get together. So maybe we make some more happen.
Okay.
How much? How much?
I can't imagine finding anybody more all-American than Wade Black, who not only is a cowboy, loves being a cowboy, embraces everything that has to do with the cowboy culture, and is open enough to share what that means to be a cowboy.
Let me see that. Show it to me, wait.
Huh?
Show it to me.
I'll watch.
How much?
No, thank you. It's way cheaper.
5.
No.
Mouthwash.
No.
No,
No.
5.
No.
Sorry, mouthwash.
5 yuan?
Yeah.
You joking, 5 yuan?
We need a watch.
Hey.
No.
Okay.
No. No.
$5.
Oh my gosh.
75 yuan.
I
That's
was
a lot.
gonna barter and you were gonna not. You weren't gonna barter. I am. No.
Okay.
No, thank
No.
you. No, thank you. See you.
$5
Come
that'd
on.
be.
Yeah,
They
35.
count.
All right, good enough. I got me a watch. No, I got a watch.
How much you pay for it?
Huh? 25 yuan. What time is it?
I'll take you in the watch and throw you over there.
How many wives the emperor owned? In Qing Dynasty, the total number arrived at 55. Yeah, he's a busy man.
China's government decided from the May 19th to May 21st was the national mourning days for the people who died in the earthquake, and now all the people and cars, people will standing and pray for the men who died in the earthquake, and the cars, boat, and other goods, training equipment to be all the honing. This is memory.
Do you have something like that happening? Could we ever get anything like that to happen in the United States?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think it would happen for anything. It'd be nice, but I just don't think we'd stay still for 3 minutes.
Thank you.
Can I see this?
Something Jackie you want to have? Something one more.
I think you bought my shirt before, right?
Yes.
Are you cowboy?
She has seen you.
Hey, are you cowboy?
I'm a cowboy, yeah.
Really? Oh, that's good. I like a cowboy.
Alright.
Okay, have a look at some shirt. Just a look. Just a look. I have really nice shirt.
It all comes out on the
Who is the boss?
She's the boss.
She's the
That's
boss?
her.
Okay, I
Very-
talk to you.
Okay.
You know, usually my starting price like this price.
Oh.
But for you, I just give it this price because I
For
like
me,
this
you make
price.
special deal.
What's the special
Oh,
deal?
thanks.
Okay,
380.
Yeah, that's really
Oh
cheap,
God,
right?
no, thank you. I know, it is, I bet you it's a great deal, but I don't like the shirt that much.
Can you tell me what's your budget price for this?
Okay, I gotta do my math here. So that's what is this? That's a lot of money. 30? No, I can get that. No.
Let me see. What would that would have been?
That would have been 30. Like over 30 bucks.
No, it'll be over 50. 30. How much is
That'd
it?
have been $60.
No, 60. Yeah. Oh
Where
my
do you come
gosh.
from? America.
60? Yes.
So,
You're
what's
crazy.
your price? No, I'm not crazy. You have to know what do you get from, okay?
Oh.
You see the fabric is really very good.
You're good.
Listen to me 1 minute. 1 minute. I like you. You come here.
I like you too.
Okay, can we
Let's
just
leave this
talk-
friendship how it is.
Okay,
Alright.
I give you 200 yuan. 200 yuan. Really, because really I want to do business with 200 yuan. Yes.
I'll give you
Because
$10 for that shirt.
Oh, you give me 10.
No, I'll give you 10. 10 American dollars.
Only I like you so much. 50.
No, I'll give you $10.
Your wife really very hard to go see, huh? She wanna kill me.
Really? Yeah, right. I'm probably getting ripped off with the $10. I should have gone lower.
You are really terrible. Just only I like you, I give you that price.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Otherwise
Yeah.
it will be 10 years.
Now we are in the food hall, and you can look inside.
Chinese people, they're nice. They're short. There's about a billion of them. I don't know. There's cool.
About the food.
Food's excellent. The roast duck, oh man. And then we get so much of it, like different portions. Everybody wants me on their table because I can put down a lot of food, you know? So they don't feel as bad. But yeah, food's great.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, to you.
One of my dancers, Nicole Reinhold, had her birthday in Beijing, and we had discovered that in the basement of the Rainbow Hotel was this place that was like over the rainbow in Oz, and very fantasy land to all of us from Montana, and it was a spa for manicures and pedicures and foot massages. And knowing that I had dancers with aching feet and many adults that had been walking all over the Forbidden City, it seemed like the perfect thing for us to celebrate our fun time in Beijing and Nicole's birthday, and all the ladies had a foot massage.
Feels good.
So what's been more relaxing, the movie or the foot massage?
Oh, the foot massage.
Yeah, was it good?
Oh, it was so good.
Excellent. So this may be the most bizarre thing that's ever happened. We're here having these foot massages, and they're showing us a Loch Ness Monster movie in which a guy just got bitten in half, and his lower extremities were tossed aside in kind of a heap of bleeding goo. And yeah.
Tens and deuces. Aces and deuces. Well, actually, aces and fives.
Yeah, he's got aces and fives.
Two pairs.
The cowboy!
The cowboy won this one. This battle. Bummer days. Only the women do that.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess we've been doing something wrong for a while, huh? Man, all the time growing up. Yeah, that was the riding bareback.
Yeah, little bighorn.
We got our asses kicked. No.
Oh, you know, today is the day Custer got killed.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's good for him. He's a prick.
No, I'm just kidding. I always say that because nobody ever knows that.
Shanto is one of those rare personalities that you hope to meet in your lifetime a few times, where there are no holds barred. He embraces everything full on, full throttle, and his personality was so infectious And he's so involved in every element of his own life and his own beliefs, and became integral to ours as well. So he was an important part of our building friendships. He was the icebreaker everywhere we went.
Go pretty fast on this, huh? Brack got tough legs. Yeah. Yeah. You got tough legs, huh? All right, that's good. Thank you. I found an Indian comic book, Cowboys and Indians.
All in Chinese.
All in Chinese, yeah.
Notice how the Indian has a big old nose?
Yes,
But so does the white guy.
Yeah, the white guy does have a pretty big old nose. Show me the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cover is the best part.
Poor bastard's tied up back there.
Poor guy.
That's awesome.
That is cool. It's the first Indian thing I've seen in China. So
I know,
far.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, except for the real Indian.
Yeah, except for you.
The real Indian.
Birdie. We need a translator.
Yeah, I know.
Ni hao.
Yeah, I understand the bird about as well as I understand all the Chinese people because I don't speak any Chinese.
Happy New Year in Chinese.
Yeah?
New Year. Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year? Yeah.
And just say, 恭喜发财 meaning wish you get rich. And you're pretty.
Yeah.
You're very pretty.
So it's out of Maya's watch his watch is broken now?
Yeah, I guess we were
he's
late
waving.
to the bus
He's
because
waving.
Mao Sang Tung quit telling time. So
No, he just had to pause.
It's really a
He had to-
shocker. We
you
paid
tried
good
waving
money
for
for that watch.
2 days straight, all right? He took a half-an-hour break, now he's back.
Must be
Working
made in China.
Nope. Still going.
Still waving?
It's a winder.
Oh, is it?
Winder.
Oh, okay.
Just had to rewind it. Nope, we're good.
Hey,
I don't.
smile.
Around, yeah.
Their interpretation of Western food. Let's see.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's good.
For you these days on sport on me. Thank you. Please for the friendship American and China people.
You're here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here, this is for you for thank you from all of us. All of us signed it.
Oh, I
Thank
like it very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank
I like
you.
it very much. Thank you. Oh.
Nice. It's for your piece.
I call.
My cell phone is cell phone.
I call it cell phone. I'm sorry, my friend, but I have to go. So good to see you. Let's do this again next year. Personally, I think most of the American people is very friendly to the Chinese people, and American is the developed country. I think there's many things we can learn from America, and but in some aspect we should exchange like our delegation with Beijing these things. I think our government always very happy to accept them. This time let the people exchange and the culture exchange, let me know each other deeply, and so this can make the people not to let people think and misunderstanding things happen. And I think our government and the American government should cooperate more in the many things.
That way.
That's
Yeah, buddy.
Whoa!
Short.
I should
Why
practice
did you call
more.
that something horn?
Something horn. Something.
Ah, there we go.
Yes.
Good teacher.
Very good.
Good teacher.
Very good.
Yeah,
There you
that
go.
one.
Down the hatch. Down the hatch.
Yeah, down the hatch. Yeah. This is
Down
called
the hatch. Here.
primary education.
Down the hatch. Yes. Yeah.
Very good.
Very good.
One very warm night in Guilin, I'm at a Foreign Affairs officers' dinner. I'm sitting next to the Vice Mayor of Guilin, who also happens to be the head of the Communist Party in southern China, and they would like to see a performance now.
Direct from the swimming pool, we present the white-haired girl.
We're calling out the troops, the Rocky Mountain Ballet Theater troops, and trying to pull the kids out of the pool to present the wet-haired girl, which we did. We presented our wet-haired girl in the ballroom of the Guilin Bravo Hotel. Total command performance after they've had dinner and were in their bathing suits, and she loved it.
Hello! Gigi! Update!
explained to him that we're just going to show him a couple representations of our culture within the program.
OK，给你点点肉。啊，好好好。你们谁啊？你好帅。
Where's the bottle so we can see what it looks like? Okay.
Yeah, hang on till we toast.
So this is the bottle. And we're gonna drink
Those are snakes in the bottle.
snakes and lizards.
To the local lizards.
It's snakes.
There we go. Down the hatch.
It's nice.
This is better than the Shanghai firewater.
You look good in any sunglasses.
What's going on, Wade?
Maya's bartering. I can't take it anymore. If I find something I want, I stick her on them, and then I have to leave because they say what they want, and then Maya just instantly says something that pisses them off, and they get into a little cat fight, and hair starts flying, and we finally come out with something, and 15 minutes later, we finally have something after a huge fight, and she's great at it.
That's so rude.
You are. She's good at it.
That's how you walk.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you. I got the flower.
Only
got
give
flowers?
to the gentleman.
Look at this. No, that's not my money. This is my money. That's all I got.
She loves it. She loves it.
Look at this.
Is this good quality?
For you, I make special deal.
It's 14 cents. It's 14 cents, Maya. It's 14 cents for crying out loud.
Right now,
She's persistent.
this is like a $2 umbrella right now.
14 cents for crying out loud. You can find it on the ground in the States.
Look. That's so cute. You better go for it. All right.
You're a trooper.
Thank you.
Okay, now we have to decide which one of us is going to take it. Oh, good. I got to take the blue.
You want that one?
I don't care.
That was awesome.
That was good.
I lost.
That was awesome.
You lost by
1.5
cents.
Here. She lost. Here's you guys like, give her the extra one. Give it to her.
Oh, that's her
You
wiener.
lost.
Loser. Oh my gosh! It doesn't even work!
Yes, it does. Yes,
It does.
These come down.
Yeah, it does.
Those are Chris colors. That's a great umbrella. You got Chris colors.
Yes, you
Pardon me.
First of all, I'd like to say welcome to Shanghai. The population is generally we say 20 million. You just remember 20 million. Nobody knows accurate number because every day this population, the figure is changing. And also the area that Shanghai covers is 6,340 square kilometers. Shanghai is very prosperous in culture and economy and trade.
It by my watch is 4:04 in Shanghai, and right now it is 2:04 on a Sunday afternoon in Lewistown.
Patrick Palkins, very talented young dancer. Unfortunately, he has to miss his high school graduation because he's going to be in Shanghai. So after a series of phone calls between Senator Baucus's office and Patrick's high school and all of the entities that were involved in this, we've got Patrick, no problem. He's graduating in Shanghai, and he's graduating with all of us in his room at 4 a.m. It was very hot in that room, participating in him walking down the aisle.
Yes.
What are the odds?
That's me.
Reminds me of Indian music. The vocals.
Our final leg of our journey was in Shanghai, and although we had experienced all these big adventures in cuisine,
Thank you for inviting me.
we had an invitation from a Montanan to join him at his Blue Frog restaurant, Mr. Bob Boyce, again, who connected us through Senator Baucus's office. The kids went crazy.
You're eating hamburgers. What do you think of that?
So excited. It looks so good. It's like all over your mouth.
Finally found my basketball court. Had to search all over China. Finally, on our last leg of our trip, I found the basketball court. Had to come to Shanghai to do it though. I'd probably miss home too much. I don't think I could live here. I'm already missing home as enough as it is. Yeah. So.
I miss any tacos. I miss, fries. Big Mac, the real Big Macs. I miss Taco Bell, Taco John's, enchiladas. I miss food. I miss my family.
If I lived over here, I'd definitely be a regular at the Blue Frog. Had the best hamburgers, man.
Tell you what,
I don't know.
smog gets old. Yeah, you actually kind of smog.
Oh yeah, smog. I've never seen so much smog and pollution.
I miss the mountains too.
Yeah.
The Biscay Mountains, the Rocky Mountains. I miss that. What would you miss there?
Openness. Everything's simple.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, big mountains, open. Less
An
people.
open sky.
Yeah.
Not so much skyscrapers.
Yeah.
Kind of like similar to Native American culture, with the smoke and incense, the smudge. Yeah. And maybe, hopefully, it'll carry your prayers up to God.
So are you saying your own prayers in your own language and in your own faith?
Yes, exactly. Because I don't know how to pray in Buddhism, I guess. So I just do my own thing, like Erica. Doing her own thing.
Smoky.
Incensey. It's called incense.
Very touristy, I guess. Definitely very touristy. Yeah, what do you guys think?
I didn't know they were still practicing, like the temple, the religion, and watching people, in normal clothes go up and start praying in front of a statue where an American is taking a picture.
I feel like it'd be distracting if you were practicing Buddhist, I think. But I guess they're rich off it or get a lot of money off it. Sure. I think it'd be distracting to me.
We knew Nicole Reinhold was going to have a birthday in Beijing. We knew Patrick Palkins was going to graduate from high school from Shanghai. We certainly didn't know that Joe Nichols, who was traveling with us as a reporter from the Missoulian, that he would suffer a tragic loss of his father passing away while he was in China and with all of us. And as luck would have it, on the last day of our trip in Shanghai, we were visiting the Jade Buddha Temple, and we were on our way to the airport. Most of us had not known Joe until we were with him in China, but he included all of us in a very, very personal moment when he burned incense in honor of his father.
All right, so how was that burger, Wade?
It was delicious. The fries were good. I think fries were a little cold, but I think I'd rather eat cold fries, and like 90% of the food would be on the little lazy shoes. And Chinese food was really good when we first got here, but American food tasted really good today.
You ready to go home?
I'm ready to go home. Yeah, it's been good, but I'm ready to go home.
How about you, Shanto?
Oh, I'm so ready to go home. Kiss the soil when I go home. Oh yeah.
44 of us that came home from China, and there are 44 different stories. Every one of us absorbed this experience on many, many levels and are forever changed in the way we look at our lives and how we fit into the world. Who would have ever thought that this very small arts organization, born in Missoula, Montana, would become the vehicle to promote Montana around the globe? And in return, for us to bring home these cultures to Montana.